Oh, in this video, I want to share a money archetype, a yantra, and a being or a personification of an identity that you may want to consider working with. And for those of you who are following me on this journey of using the vision board, this is one that I've included on my vision board somewhat recently. That I want to actually show you in this video. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you this part of my vision board. This is a very important one, and I also just had a money miracle that happened this morning, and I found it interesting that I was making this video, and it occurred to me that this being is most likely responsible for it. So let me share the miracle first, and I'll talk about the being. Basically, the miracle is I've been working on raising my VA, which is the Veterans Association, my disability pay, because I was injured in Iraq. I almost lost my lower right leg, and a long story short is I'm working on going to the next increase, which actually happens to be the highest level of disability pay you can get through the VA, which is from where I'm at now to, it is almost double. It is a significant amount of money, and I just found out this morning that I'm basically guaranteed that money by or before around the end of this year. I am so excited. I've been working at it for around 2 years now, and it finally came through. Now, let me segue into this being, which I believe is one who helped me. First, this is the yantra that I have in my notebook, my digital notebook, and there's a picture of them as in their anthropomorphic form, this particularly the blue one. You can see this is him, and this is Kubera, and that's Lakshmi. And this is a gold. So this is very important for this guy. This is Swarna Akarshana Bhairava. My Sanskrit is probably not the greatest pronunciation. Swarna, gold. Akarshana, attraction, the power of attraction, Bhairava, the being who is existing in all time. He is the past, present, and future. He has the full ability of power of time. So the name means a very loose and simple translation. The gold attracting Bhairava, the gold attracting one who is the master of time. Someone who has the power to manifest money instantaneously. Now, what is this Kubera and Lakshmi doing here? This will give you some significance of who this guy is, okay? Kubera is the divine banker. He's also, divine banker is not the greatest. That is one of the things. He's also the Lord of the 9 treasures. Kubera represents the emperor consciousness. He is the complete master of money. Even Lord Vishnu himself borrowed money from Kubera to have a wedding. And there's a whole mythology about this. But Kubera is very, very important emperor archetype. I have a video about him. And it's a video titled Simple Money Technique Part 1. It's about his yantra, which I'm also using. There's this backstory that is including Dr. Ply and a past life. Very, very interesting. Very significant. This is Lakshmi. We all know Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. She is the power of money, the power particularly of fulfillment. She is Shreem, she is the power of gold and all this. Now, where does this Swarna Akarshana Bhairava come in? How does he relate to these? This being is the one who gave them these powers. They got their power of money from Swarna Akarshana Bhairava. And this happened, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, took place on Akshaya Tritiya, which is a very special third moon, which happens once a year, which is the moon of non-depleting wealth, where any wealth it's a multiplication of wealth day. So it's very recommended you do wealth practices on this day, for example, because you can multiply the wealth. You can get this. It's an abundance power time, essentially. There's a lot of different significant things that happen on Akshaya Tritiya, which why I'm talking about it is it ties into this archetype. So he is the one of inexhaustible wealth. He is the power of money itself. And it comes to this gold. Okay, so gold is very significant to this archetype. And this is why I have also a gold light body here, because this is some imagery that puts into my mind. So what I'll do is I'll come to this part of my notebook. I will do the 3-part process of open and clear, receive with gratitude, and identify with and become. If you didn't catch that video, it's the very last video I made. I believe it was called 3-part technique to manifest faster, or 3-part technique that can be done in seconds to manifest faster. I break down what I just said and how to use this. And I will focus and do yantra gazing on this while holding on to this concept. Now, this guy is very, very important because also not only is he the power of the money, because he is the time. So he can manifest money instantaneously. So very, very underrated, not talked about as much money archetype that I highly recommend. If you're watching this video, maybe this is a signpost that he's reaching out to saying, hey, I'll help you. He's been helping me. I can feel it. It is definitely a goal of mine. Top priority to get this guy's power. I'd like to have it for myself, and I'd love to be able to pass it on to other people as well. Now, one meditation you can try with this, in addition to this yantra gazing, is you can yantra gaze, then you can close your eyes and imagine this golden presence, that you're filled with golden light. Another meditation you can try is plus you can see, I want to draw your attention to this golden aura. It is gold. Gold energy is this guy. Another meditation I've experimented with is, you see how these beings here are holding out they have their hands cupped in this mudra. Basically, you have your two hands, I have to put my phone down, but you bring here's one hand, and you bring the other hand like this, and they're touching each other, so they're cupped. And you just imagine this golden presence a little bit above and in front of you, dumping these gold coins into your palms and filling them up. And these aren't normal gold coins. These are divine coins that represent this unlimited, abundant, inexhaustible money energy. So you feel the radiation from those coins, those astral coins, if you want to call them that, getting into the rest of your body, and they just turn your entire body into this golden light body. And what he is doing is he is anointing you. He is giving you this power. You can also see this. I've also had experience of this golden energy coming down through my crown chakra. Sometimes it's both, sometimes it's crown. And you just fill up your entire body with gold. And this gold energy is synonymous with this being, as what you are holding on to, what you are receiving with gratitude and identifying and becoming with. You are becoming Swarna Akarshana Bhairava. This is the goal. So, I wanted to make this video because I've been very impressed with this being. I'm just really, really excited about this one. And this is one that I offer to you as something to consider adding to your vision board, using this being to help you manifest abundant money quickly and getting their power. Now, to wrap this video up, check out the link in the description where I'm going to post a survey link. We're going to be using this being as part of our group, manifestation group that I'm creating. It's going to be a pilot group. We're going to be focusing on manifesting money. This is not a mantra chanting group. It's going to be something different. If you're interested in joining, take this survey, which is going to be in a link in the description of this video, and make sure to include your email address. And don't skip the questions. Take the time to answer the questions, especially the time zone one, and definitely the email one. If you want to join the group, you must put your email in, and I say it one more time, you have to include your email. Some people have taken the survey and they have not included their email. If you want to be joining the group, need your email. As always, leave comments under this video if you have any questions, feedback. Please give it a like if you found it useful and valuable, so it can populate in other people's news feeds and other people have the opportunity to come to Swarna Akarshana Bhairava. Wishing you the best, God bless, and happy manifesting.